Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dr. Stephen James here to bring you podcast number 3. I've got some things to discuss with you. So, first of all, I just want to start off by saying, in case you haven't watched my past live stream, um, finally got my driver's license. I mean, every journey begins with a single step, and that is step 1. Second step is finding a job title that I actually like. So, it's around the Halloween season, which means that haunted houses are in fact hiring. The problem is I haven't heard back from any of the 5 or 6 that I applied to. Well, in fairness, I heard back from one of them, but unfortunately it's all the way in Eastville, California, which is all the way on the other side of the country. So that's not gonna happen. Um, I have Jesse playing on the TV, and I had to mute it so I don't get a copyright claim. Um, what else? Okay, the ADHD medication that I got from my neurologist is working really well. This entire time, I thought it was the spectrum that was enabling me from driving, but it turns out it was my ADHD the entire time. So, unfortunately, um, I kind of doubled up on the dosage. Astronomical difference. But unfortunately, you're not supposed to do that. So instead, I have been prescribed a larger dose because I already talked to my neurologist the other day. It's been a pretty crazy couple weeks, to say the least, which is why this podcast is coming so late. But um, for the most part, this footage is going to be completely raw. If I fumble upon my words too much, which knowing me, I probably will, I will be cutting that out of the video. Other than that, and the intro and outro music potentially added, this is going to be pretty raw. Yeah. The last time I did a stand-up video like this, I was, struggling to keep the camera steady because my arms were getting tired. And in fairness, I could turn this into a sit-down video, but I've always found it way more comfortable to stand. I don't know why. Like, when I was in 10th grade and we'd watch movies on Friday, everyone was sitting except me, and like even way before that, when I was like 3, I was at someone's birthday party, and everyone was sitting except me. And people asked me why I was standing, which was just silly because at the same time, my brother would periodically stand right smack in front of the TV, like practically kissing it while the TV was on. So I don't really know why it really concerns them as to why I would prefer standing over sitting. It's healthy for you anyway. What can I say? That doesn't mean I never sit, like my legs get tired from time to time, and that's why my thighs are so strong. See that sound? And they didn't even jiggle one bit. So yeah, obviously I've got pretty strong thighs. That's why I walk fast. But anyway, in other news, speaking of jobs that got back to me, I have an audition coming up this Saturday, and evidently that's when I was planning on filming my day in the life video, which I will probably send I will probably have some behind the scenes footage on that, but I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. And so to prepare for this, I mean, I haven't taken any screenshots first, which, let's face it, is just a selfie that people spend hundreds of dollars on, tens of hundreds of dollars or whatever, 10 to $100. Look, I don't remember the exact price range, but the point is people spend a ridiculous amount of money to have their headshots professionally taken. And I realized that, you know, it's basically just a professional selfie. So all I have to do is just sit on, just lie down against the wall like this right here, and yeah, like nothing to it, like that. Working on a few poses. Hold on, let me... like that. So, I mean, I will most likely have the glasses off when I take these photos, but just to give you a rough idea of how easy it is to take a headshot without spending hundreds of dollars or whatever it is. So, yeah, and honestly, this interview can't happen fast enough. I'm just so excited that ever since I got my license, things have finally started going right for me. And I also made my resume, and even though I'm the one who composed it, even I am impressed with how good it looks. And again, I freaking composed the thing, so I shouldn't. So I should already know what it says, but the point is, if I was a casting director, I would hire me in a heartbeat. And of course, I would have to put on a great performance. And, you know, if things go well, which there's no reason why they shouldn't, you could potentially see my work one day. So, yeah. You know, fingers crossed, keep me in your prayers, all that. Because, honestly, even though I have my license, tonight is the first night that I have been out driving since I got my license 6 days ago. Because, I kind of already went over this at some point during my last live stream. But we are in a short supply of vehicles. Everyone loves to take the 2014 Dodge Charger. Because the other vehicle is a gas guzzler, and the other one is a foreign turd on wheels, which Grace has already made claims on. Like, she doesn't want anyone else driving it, and you know what? Everyone is okay with that. So, yeah, and not only that, since I haven't really proven myself as a great driver to my folks yet, like, they're still skeptical. Which means every time I want to drive out on my own, they either have to be tailing me or they have to be in the car with me, which is totally ridiculous. So, hopefully that won't be the case for more than 2 weeks, because honestly, by that point, I'm probably going to have a job, and I don't want to put people through that, because my parents also have lives to get back to, like jobs of their own. So obviously they're going to have to stop doing it and just let me text them whenever I've reached my destination, just like how they did it before I got my license. And so yeah, I feel like nothing's really changed, and honestly, when that day finally comes, it's going to be pretty annoying, with my text conversations filling up with composed texts that say, I have reached my destination, I have reached my destination, I ran into a bit of traffic, but I finally reached my destination. Things like that, which honestly is gonna be pretty annoying, but at least it's better than a text conversation filling up with things like, I need you to pick me up from work, I need you to get me things from the grocery store, things like that. So, I mean, again, even I am taking stronger medication now so that I will have, like, closer to the effect that I got. Not exactly, because it was apparently close to 160 milligrams, and you're not supposed to go over 100 of Strattera, which I did. I mean, it didn't hurt me physically. As I said, I definitely felt a big difference. But according to the internet, you're not really supposed to take over 100. And I didn't look it up, but you know what? If boundaries are never pushed, then how do you know what your limits are? To quote T.S. Eliot. I mean, it's already a quote I was very familiar with, but I am subscribed to inspirational quotes. I get like one or two quotes in my emails inbox for every day. So yeah, that was a real eye-opener. And I mean, for my parents, because before, with just 80 milligrams, I mean, you have to focus on the littlest teeny tiny hints that the medication is working, like just twiddling your fingers never ending, I mean, endlessly, and just little hints like that. But with 100 plus milligrams, instant difference. And you know what? My heart did race a little bit after I got back for, I'm gonna say, no more than 10 minutes. But you know what? That was most likely just because I was so excited with how well I was doing. And again, it only lasted for 10 minutes tops. And it turns out, get this, Strattera only lasts 5 hours. Like, really? It's supposed to last you all day, and its effects only work for 5 hours? Well, I guess it said 5 to 10 hours, which for some inconceivable reason my neurologist didn't know. That she had to look it up when I asked if the medication would have still been in effect when I took my dose for the day of the test, because I only double dosed for one day. That was the day before during the practice run. And during the test, I guess I was back under my own power. But anyway, I still have some pills left for hold on, we're on to the next episode of Jesse. I gotta fast forward a bit. So, skip through the main title sequence as if I was still watching, just to speed things up, because got plenty of other things to watch before I go to bed. I mean, it's like 15 minutes after 11 o'clock, so yeah. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna have left, honestly. I mean, I have other video projects coming which require me to upload photographs, so I don't know how much longer it's going to be before I run out of storage space and have to delete apps all over again. But so yeah, let's what was I saying before? Yeah, I'm a little belchy or burpy, whatever the correct terminology is, because I just had the last sliver of my birthday cake. It's ice cream cake from Carvel, because what else would it be? I mean, ice cream cake is the best. So, yeah, I feel like there's more I need to say, but maybe that's it for now. So yeah, I guess that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the next one. As always, it's Dr. Stephen James saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.